you ready?
Welcome, foolish mortals.
Tell me my hobby and job, and when I come and bring the ruckus, suckers, and dogs. The king of rock, what? Tell me my hobby and job, and when I come and bring the ruckus, suckers, and dogs. The king of rock, the king of rock, what? The king of rock, the king of rock, what? The king of rock, the king of rock, what? The king of rock, the king of rock, what? The king of rock,
And this is the news.
It's been a hell of a couple weeks.
It's been interesting, let's say. SummerSlam, we had Blackcraft. We had quite a few things.
And I had Marilyn Manson and Rob Zombie.
I know, some bitch. Other people had to work.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But there was also before, you can work before you play, and we did the whole work before play thing.
Yeah, I can't.
I can't.
No, not this time. I love my job though, so it's okay.
Yep. So I think we should just get right into it. Blackcraft. The very first Blackcraft wrestling event.
It was not bad. Actually, it was pretty cool.
It was okay,
but
it was to me it was one of those things where I saw a lot of independent flaws.
There's a lot of let's just say not only there was like independent flaws, but also there was a few little mistakes here and there, production wise.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
Okay, let's just say not really a. Okay, let's just say people almost got a spoiler alert before the main event. Let's just say that. They're going to completely ignore that. But there's almost a spoiler.
It was definitely like one of those things where you could tell it was the very first one. Always the very first one's kind of a rocky.
But you know what? Kudos for being the first one.
Yeah, exactly.
At least major fucking kudos for at least being the first iPPV and actually having it go off pretty well. And there's a few cameos by some people. And there's even a little altercation during the women's title match. Let's say that. And I'm talking about from outside the ring, not from inside.
Not from inside.
Pishaw. I'm just gonna say Pishaw. Pishaw. No, but no shit. It was actually pretty dope. Even though, I'll be one of the first people that actually missed the first few minutes because of stupid computer. I don't. There's so many issues going on. I have no clue. Apparently, my card was declined for the first hour, and all of a sudden it worked. Whatever. But no. Besides that,
it works. It works. And then, so we first two matches, you have to give it to them. It was the first two matches to open it. I think they could have done a better job in between the matches, you know, keeping track of where everything was, because you could tell right off the bat that like cameras were cutting into scenes that shouldn't have been cut to.
There's a few times where the camera just pans out, you just see the crowd and every camera, the crew, you're like, okay, this is a little awkward.
The crew just standing there, just like
this.
There was one in the very beginning where like before the guy walks out, right, and he does this whole like gimmick thing, but somebody just crosses right in the middle and is looking up at the Jumbotron like this.
Hello.
While he's trying to walk down, and he's just like, okay, and he walked down, and I was laughing. I was like, okay, this is how it's gonna go. And then, like that first match, you could also tell like he was. They kind of gave away the gimmicks before the gimmicks even were there.
There was just a lot of things that happened, but you know what? Like, it's not their fault. I mean, that was our first iPay-per-view. There was a hit and misses, and there was like...
Oh yeah, easily. Like, that's what you get for a first pay-per-view.
Oh, I know, right?
The matches in general were very good. They were very well set up.
A lot of them were pretty good. I'm just going to say Chris Dixon and then PCO's match. There was a few here and there's that were just like, and then when they both fell out of the ring, I thought PCO died for a minute.
Yeah, everybody
fucking broke his neck. I thought, like, oh my god.
Everyone was like, ooh.
I think he stayed down for like a good minute. I thought he needed to knock himself the fuck out. Like, Jesus.
Sanka, you dead?
Yeah, man.
Sanka, you dead?
Like, Chris Dickinson like got so pissed. He's like, I carried this guy for 2 months. You know what? Fuck you. Like, was that supposed to happen, or was that part of a promo? I'm confused.
I'm confused.
I look like that meme. Like, okay.
Just-
Alright. Okay. Let's leave it at that.
But can we talk about the G-Raver going off the Jumbotron?
I mean, I seen the clip where he jumped off the Titantron. I was like, holy shit, goddamn.
Yeah. But did you see how it was like an almost miss?
Someone's gonna die.
Did you see how it was an almost miss where literally like you just like free for all, like, okay, catch me. Trust fall. That was the greatest. It was just chest fall.
I know, that was pretty dope though. That was pretty cool, but it's like
I was like, oh shit, okay. Alright, he did it. He did it.
That kind of makes me look forward to Reaper's Revenge.
Yeah. Reaper's Revenge is the next pay-per-view. It is in Anaheim, California, so anybody that's in Orange County, do your fucking do. Go to this event.
Be like Daniel Bryan, go, yes, yes, yes.
Speaking of certain people in the crowd, how did you like her mother fighting?
That was actually pretty good. Much respect to Saraya.
Saraya was fucking interesting. I was like, oh shit, she still's got it. Okay.
Rich did a good job too.
Yeah.
I was actually really happy with Britt, and I was happy with Saraya too. But Jesus Christ, like the little promo before Saraya came out, like they said she broke the fucking thing, got the title, and like, mine. And then all of a sudden they come out with it, you're like, what the fuck?
But like I said, there was a lot of in-between stuff that could have been a lot better. The females talking just dragged the whole...
It kind of felt like they didn't really know what was going on much. I know one of them was from Impact. There's like chick from Impact.
But she's what's her name? Renee. She's not really like...
Renee's actually... You actually want to watch Renee do an interview.
But that's the thing, is like,
actually fun.
she's only there for interviews, really. She's not there to do commentary on her own outside of the commentary that's already there. It's like, okay, let's get a woman's perspective. Okay, I understand that. But if you're going to do let's get a woman's perspective, make them with the commentary that's already there.
Right? And they make us deal with WWE and have Paige host a night.
Not off topic and like on the road. Like that was like
on the road to WrestleMania.
It's like, oh, you're on your own now. Okay.
All on my own.
All alone, there's no one here beside me.
My troubles have all gone. There's no one here beside me. But you gotta have friends.
Stop singing!
Yes, he almost punches me in the face.
Boom! Tony Danza.
But I will, and that's the other thing. I do have to admit, there was not a lot of misses.
No, there was actually a lot of action. There actually was a lot of action, not so much like, drama like WWE
I didn't see ghost falls. Oh, I'm gonna swing a mile away, and then like you're just gonna fall.
Right.
There was no.
And then the shocker that OVE came out
after the incident that happened at the warehouse. Right. Everybody was like, "Oh my God!"
No, they destroyed the store.
They destroyed the store. They're not gonna wrestle anymore. OVE.
We sound like cavemen. OVE.
OVE
good.
Everything.
This is like someone said earlier that there's someone that should come to Reaper's Revenge maybe if he decides that he would be a good fit, which would be Cerro.
Yes. That would be an interesting one because they've had their feud. OVE and Pentagon have had their feud not only in Impact but in PCW. They've pretty much taken it the independent national route. Right. That whole feud they've had.
Also, speaking of Pentagon too, congratulations,
Your double. Let's talk about your double now.
My double, in the main event, my double, my other tag team partner.
Double.
My brother from an English mother.
Yes. The hardcore fucking
the king of the goths.
I love how he does not look hardcore as fuck. But
until he was in the fucking ring, he pulled out the thumb. He's like brings out the bag,
brings out the bags, the kendo sticks, everything. Everybody's like, oh shit! Thank you, Jimmy.
Motherfucking Havoc.
Thank you, Jimmy Havoc. You are God to me. I love you wrestling, and I love the fact that you take the thinness, the skinny, like, I don't need to be buff fucking look, and make it work in wrestling.
No, what I loved about him and Brody King, that they just went, like, right after Johnny, they're like,
fuck. Yeah, exactly.
they both, like, standing in the ring, like,
and Johnny's just like, oh, shit.
And then he goes out, he's like, no. And then shut the...
That was great. I love that.
I'm not going to say I'm not surprised that Johnny won. I'm just going to say that straight up.
Johnny Blackcraft.
They did a good job. I'm not going to lie, it could have been a little bit more hardcore. But you know what? For your first pay-per-view, it was good. It was actually pretty good.
It didn't... Like, I wish because it was on pay-per-view and everything that they kind of threw promo out for their Reaper's Revenge. It kind of just left it out in the open, in a way. Like, there was no really back line behind the matches afterwards.
I think the only match that they have right now is Chris Dickinson versus PCO in the Last Man Standing match, which they said right there. They're like, let's do this! Anaheim, California!
But then they have Brody King. They've already announced Brody King being there. They've already announced Johnny Blackcraft being there. They've already announced pretty much anybody that's been
But then we're going to have also the other match, Johnny Blackcraft versus the Preacher's son. That's going to be sick.
Yeah, was gonna be sick. Now what? Okay, so let's talk about that. Let's talk about the preacher for a second, because
Mr. Doug motherfucking Bradley, Pinhead.
Doug Bradley. When Doug Bradley came out, I was just like, holy shit! And I'm sitting there on my phone, just like, yes, 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 awesome. And she's like, why do you keep looking down in front? I'm like, I'm watching. It's like,
I'm watching wrestling. Shut up! It's still real to me, damn it!
why do you keep looking down in front? I'm watching wrestling. Like, leave me out fucking alone.
Jesus.
But yeah, like when I was like, oh, invested, and then I got the headache, and I was like, ow, I got a headache, but I can't stop watching because
I can't look away anymore.
I can't look away. It's like motherfucking Bradley. But then he got spit in the face, and that pissed me off.
Hey, he smiled after. He's like, okay.
Okay, you want to play that evil game? I got you.
Like, nigga, I'm motherfucking Pinhead.
Bitch, I'm Pinhead.
I am Hellraiser. He said. Just with those eyes, he's like, I am Hellraiser.
I know how to.
No, we actually will be there at Reaper's Revenge.
Yes, we will.
You know who won the Devil's Dance?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Oh, that was funny.
How?
Had a guy walk out, dressed up as like literally like an actual like clergyman.
Yeah.
Kind of like in the cloth, everything, giving bread to everybody.
There's
the power
actually
of Christ
pictures of that.
God compels me.
Yeah.
It's like more like the power of Christ repels me.
Repels me.
Oh god, that was funny. It was funny that he won the Devil's Dance. I was like, I was kind of not surprised though. He did like a smart thing though. He actually just got out of the ring from under it and just sat there waiting.
Just like, all right, but that's the thing. That's what it's smart, but it's stupid to me because it's a gimmick that's always happened. Any Royal Rumble thing you've seen,
They bringing back Reverend Devon.
90%. Oh yeah, that whole.
You remember that?
Yeah. And 90% of the wrestling, 90% of the old Rumbles that like literally like that one person like Edge, and all those guys that would fall underneath the ring and then come out right at the end when everybody thought everybody was done.
If Roman did that, they probably would have liked them more.
True.
You should have been a cheetah. You would have been appreciated by everybody else, but no, you wanted to do the good thing, and look what happened. Everybody hates you, and that's not good. Everybody just despises you, and everyone talks shit. That's what happens. That's what happens when you try to do the good thing.
Yeah, what he said.
Go on there, sweetie. Make sure that everybody likes you, okay? No, I sound like what's her face from Monsters Inc. I forgot what's her name.
You forgot your paperwork this morning.
You forgot your paperwork this morning.
Yes. Yes. He did it. That was fucking great.
Let's just say there's some more dying in the background too.
That's all.
By the way, that just came out. None of this shit is rehearsed. Let's just get that clear. Nothing's rehearsed here. Meow. Right, meow.
They had the Seth Rollins little gimmick in it.
For a second, when they first threw out the promos, I thought it was like a Tough Enough type thing. I'm like, is this another show?
And it made you. Oh, this is our like.
That's no surprise.
This is our kidlings moving on up into the world of Blackcraft Wrestling.
You know who actually now has their very own line of clothing with Blackcraft? Out there, Aleister Black. Come back to us, Aleister. We know you're injured, but now I saw your Instagram. You're healing up quite well. Because I know you ripped off the testicle.
Yeah, he almost ripped the testicle.
Yeah, he really did it. Rip off. Rip his testy.
He ripped his testy.
Satan was not happy about your ripped testy.
No. You need to procreate, apparently.
That sucked.
Dude, that would suck. I'd be hurting for months.
This is what happens because you don't praise Jesus. You broke your balls.
Yes.
This is what happens because you don't praise Jesus.
God wants to take your manhood.
Make sure you praise Jesus.